Hello, I'm Brian Oard, and this morning I'm going to attempt to read a very difficult poem to read, actually. It's Emily Dickinson's poem 640 in the Johnson edition of her complete poems. And it's the one that begins, I cannot live with you. Emily Dickinson, poem 640. I cannot live with you. It would be life, and life is over there behind the shelf the sexton keeps the key to, putting up our life, his porcelain, like a cup discarded of the housewife, quaint or broke, a newer Sèvres pleases, old ones crack. I could not die with you, for one must wait to shut the other's gaze down. You could not, and could I stand by and see you freeze without my right of frost, death's privilege? Nor could I rise with you, because your face would put out Jesus, that new grace glow plain and foreign on my homesick eye, except that you than he shone closer by. They'd judge us, how? For you served heaven, you know, or sought to. I could not, because you saturated sight, and I had no more eyes for sordid excellence as paradise. And were you lost, I would be, though my name rang loudest on the heavenly fame. And were you saved, and I condemned to be where you were not, that self were hell to me. So we must meet apart, you there, I here, with just the door ajar that oceans are, and prayer, and that white sustenance, despair. Well, I could have read it better, but that is one hell of a poem. It is kind of difficult to read because of the actual form of the poem, the way Dickinson puts it on the page. But yeah, that's one hell of a poem. I wish I'd read it better. Which is my complaint for most great poems. One hell of a poem. I wish I'd done it justice with my reading. Well, maybe I come close sometimes. I hope. See ya.